Hello, everybody, and welcome to. I almost said Tussle Tuesday. But
Nope, the other one.
The other one. I think we.
Meeple Masterclass.
Meeple Masterclass is what we technically have the name as, but it's really just. We play games.
Mm-hmm.
We play games Thursdays at Miniature Market. And today we're going to continue off the spooky season, spoopy, with The Evil Dead 2, which is, quite the change of pace from Boop on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we're going to be diving into this guy right here.
Yep.
I'm Brie.
I'm John. I'm Graham.
And yeah, so this is heavily based off of the movie.
Which I'm really glad I watched for the first time this year.
Yeah,
I'm all caught up for the board game.
I cannot remember if I've seen The Evil Dead and The Evil Dead 2, or one or the other, but I've definitely seen one or the other. I want to say
seen neither.
I want to say I've seen Evil Dead 2 and not the original Evil Dead.
Yeah, they're both great.
Because like whenever I started looking at some of these bosses, I was like, I kind of remember the tree. I definitely remember him.
I think he's only in 2.
Okay.
If I recall correctly, but it's been a long time since I've seen the first one. Tree, I think, is in both.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Anyway, so in this game, I'll go ahead and just go ahead and do this part so we can get this out of the way. It's a cooperative game, but then there's one person who may start as or may become a Deadite. Depending on the number of players. In a 3-player game, there's only one Deadite card ever.
Oh,
so,
really?
Yeah, so only one of us could possibly be a Deadite. So to figure this out, what we're going to do is, starting setup is I have all these human cards. We're going to take out 2 per player and the 1 Deadite card. So 7 cards total, and I'm going to shuffle these up. John, you want to do a couple of shuffles? Oh, I don't look. And then everybody's going to get 1 card. You can give yourself a card.
You can't look at it.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't. You don't know if you're a human or Deadite until you get a second corruption card.
Oh, right. The first one is. Oh, yeah, that's. I remember now. That's correct. I'm glad you read the rules too, because that was a rule I glossed over.
Yeah.
So after we get our original corruption card, which we cannot look at, like Graham said, we'll take 5 more, and this is the part that's player dependent. So in 3-player game, it's 5 more human cards and shuffle them into the deck as well. And in different player counts, we also would shuffle Deadite cards in here now. So there's only ever possible 1 Deadite to start the game with, but then more might become Deadites later. So this is now the corruption deck. I made the event deck earlier. The event deck's pretty easy to make. There is 1 card in it called We're All Gonna Die. We take 3 random boss cards, shuffle them in the deck, then take the bottom, put 4 cards down, put We're Gonna Die as the 5th card from bottom, and then put the remaining 10 on top. So it's gonna go 10 cards, We're Gonna Die, 4 cards. We're Gonna Die automatically spawns this guy, so this guy's in every game. But there's only going to be 3 of the bosses, and up here in the front here is all the boss tokens. Over here are all the Deadites, really scary-looking zombie people. And also some of the item tokens and things like that. Traps, build some traps, and things like that. So pretty cool. I also gave each of us our Deadite version, so I'm playing Bobby Joe, and I have a Deadite version that's right next to me, so if I do reveal as a Deadite, I can switch my character out and become evil. So let's go ahead and switch over to the overhead. So one thing I really appreciate about this game after reading the rules is the rules are actually really simple. It's a very easy game to understand and play. Everything's based off of these curse dice, which have 3 chainsaw sides, which are the success sides, 2 blanks, which are the miss but not bad miss, and then 1 skull, which is no good, no bueno skull. Usually represents taking some form of damage or having to get a corruption card. So we're going to take turns. In a 3 and 4-player game, I think it's 3 and 4, might be 2
actions.
Yeah, you get 3 actions, and then in a 5 or 6-player game, you only get 2 actions per turn. So we do get to have 2 actions per turn. Yep, I was correct and remember that. So we're gonna get 3 actions per turn. The actions are very simple. We can move up to our speed. We can look at the face down item tokens, pick one to keep and put the other one back face down, or other 2 if there's 2 over there. The rest of them anyways. We can attack Deadites or attack other players. We don't necessarily have to be bad or them be bad for us to attack each other if we suspect something, or if we just want to be rude. And the last thing you can do is trade with other players. So I'm here, I can just open a trade up with Graham, and we can just freely exchange items how we want to. Those all take an action. Move, look through stuff, attack, and trade.
And scamming.
Yep. I did say look through stuff.
Look through stuff.
Yeah. But it's the term is called scavenge. Another thing that does take an action point is casting a spell. So the object of this game is going to be get the pages of the Necronomicon and close the portal. So there's a lot of different spells you can cast. They are all outlined on the side of these nice little player aids. So really, really cool. And you cast them based on the number of Necronomicon pages you have on your character. However, the most important one, and they don't use pages, except for the most important one. The most important one is open/seal the portal. Whenever you have to be in the portal to do that, and you basically, all you're going to do is take all your Necronomicon pages you currently hold and put them to the left if you want to seal the portal, to the right if you want to open it. If we make it to the 3-player number on here, we succeed and win the game. If you're good, you win the game over here. If you're bad, you win the game over here. If the event deck runs out, nobody wins the game. So if you're a Deadite, you still have to force the portal open. The Deadite also gets another ability that he could use Necronomicon cages for, which is going to be to summon some extra Deadites. Yeah. The next big thing is virtue. Anytime you make a virtue roll, you get to roll a number of dice equal to your virtue score. And if you succeed, great. If you roll a skull, you have to take a corruption. I think virtue rolls I can live or get if you have to. Number of successes. So you actually have to get successes. You have to get chainsaws in order to do it. So if my virtue roll is 3 and the virtue score is 3 and the virtue roll is a 1, I have to get at least 1 success. Done. I don't have to gain a corruption. Now, Ash only has a virtue of 1, so he's only going to be rolling 1 dice at a time. So if you make a virtue check that needs 2 successes, you automatically have to take a corruption instead. And that's how virtue check works. You're going to make a virtue check anytime a Deadite successfully attacks you. It's a virtue check of 1. If you unsuccessfully attack, it's a virtue check of 1. And then the rest of the virtue checks are going to be from casting the different spells from the Necronomicon, including Identify a Deadite, which is going to be useful whenever we think each other are Deadites. Another big thing is if you are a Deadite, you have some extra things you could do. First off, you're treating yourself as human until you do one of the following. Attack another player. Try to open the portal. You can also are going to be ignored by Deadites, and so as you start moving, you could be like, hey, I'm a Deadite, flip my card, and then all the Deadites around you are not going to be able to, or not going to attack you, nor prevent you from moving. Or if something happens that says all human players must do something, you could be like, well, guess what? Not a human player. All those things you can reveal yourself as a Deadite, but the attacking another player and opening the portal, you have to reveal yourself. It's actually kind of funny because I was like, I thought about it and I was like, is there a way to cheese the game? And technically, right off the bat, I can attack you guys, and if I'm a Deadite, I have to reveal myself. Well, of course, I don't look at this anyways. But after I get my other corruption, I can attack you guys, and if I'm the Deadite, I have to reveal myself. So if I'm not the Deadite, I keep them face down and be like, look, I successfully attacked you, and I'm not flipping over cards. I'm good. But, so, like, thematically doesn't make sense, and I'm assuming that it's just going to be a bad idea anyways, adding wounds just to prove I'm innocent, so we're not going to play that way, but the designer said, yes, technically that is an aspect of the game that doesn't quite work thematically. Do what do what you want with it. So every turn, every round, we're gonna do an event phase. Take our player phases one time around, and then we're gonna do the Deadite phase where they're gonna start, hacking at people. Deadites always move one space. Did I remember that right? Move one area. Yep. And it's gonna move towards the nearest player. If there is a tie, it goes towards the first player. Or clockwise. So like if I have the first player and I'm over here and it's gonna decide to go this way or this way, it's gonna go towards John. But if it has a choice to move between two areas that are equal distance to that player, the first player gets to choose which one it ends up in. Movement. Whenever you move into an area with a Deadite, or out of an area with a Deadite, if there is including yourself, if there's an equal amount of both, it's gonna eat up all your movement. So I gotta move a 3, we'll say. Actually, it's only 2. I could go 1, but then I have to stop because we are now equal. If Ash was in here with me, I could go 1, 2 out the window because Ash is distracting this Deadite for me.
Also, you can go out windows.
Yes. Also, you can go out windows. Same kind of concept with windows. You can go out a window, but it's going to eat the rest of your movement. So if I have a movement of 3, I could go 1, 2, dive out the window. But if I have a movement of 3, that's the same thing right there.
And you can get back in through the window.
You can. Yep. In or out through the window. Also, with sharing a space with the Deadite, you can always move on your turn. So just remember that aspect. So like right here, it would eat all my movement to move away from him, but I can move away from him. So it would eat the rest of my movement if I move into him or away from him. So those are the basics of moving. I think it's like most of the
Deadites on other side of windows, they only one can move through a window at a time.
Oh, I actually was wrong. Sorry, interrupt.
Okay.
It's one more. So this is fine. I could actually go 1, 2. It's whenever it's like this is whenever it breaks it.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead and do the window now.
Like if there's like 4, if I'm like
yes.
here and there's like 4 Deadites here, they don't move in a path to get in through the door. They try to get through the window, but only one can get in a window through it per turn. So like on one turn, like all 4 of them will like clump up here and try to claw their way in, but only one gets in. Yep. And I think that's such a good flavor win for the movies.
Yeah, no, it really is.
Yeah.
There's a lot of flavor to this game. Yeah. So I think we just get into it at this point, and we can answer more questions that I've missed or forgot as we go. But essentially, the biggest thing we're gonna be doing is trying to just run around and get these guys. So let's do the first player to see who gets the Necronomicon first.
Is move an action? Or is
move is an action.
Okay, so like, can I move?
You can move 3 times in your turn if you want to. You spin through your speed 3 times and move a bunch.
Okay, but if I like, my move is 2, so if I move 1, scavenge to move again would be a separate action.
Exactly.
It's not like I.
Yep.
Okay.
You don't have to move up to your full movement, but you can't split.
Okay. Cool.
So let's do this. Owner. The owner of this game is the start player. Well, this is not any of our games. So I'm just gonna.
It's Miniature Market's game.
I'm gonna do that too, and then draw a new one. Stench free. The player who took a bath or shower the most recently is the start player. Let's call each other out on this one.
Last night.
This morning.
All right.
Okay. Mine was 3 days ago. You get the Necronomicon. Okay. Okay, so first thing we'll do every round is going to be draw an event card. The event cards tell us where to spawn Deadites. In a 3-player game, it's only these ones right here, so we're going to go with E and G. Any human player carrying 2 or more Necronomic pages must immediately make a Virtue 2 check. No, luckily, no one's carrying anything yet. And there we go. So rooms and so areas are sometimes a little vague, but you just they still make sense. So like this right here is like a tiny hallway, so it's 1, 2, and 3. The biggest thing I've noticed is that every single area has one set of items except for this part of the porch and the portal. So like this is an area, this is an area, this is an area, so forth and so forth. Before
Yeah,
we really
I
get
noticed
started,
the little one right there. That's kind of funny.
yeah, right over here.
No, this.
Oh
was
yeah, I know.
different.
There's definitely a there.
Yeah.
So that's like tight corner space there. It's also got a window. I guess is that considered a window? I don't know.
No, that's the shower curtain. I think it's like or maybe I don't know.
I mean, here's the
No,
bathtub.
because windows. Are a little
windows
different.
look pretty distinct to me.
Yeah, I don't think that's a window. I think that's just the.
Yeah.
An extra door.
Door.
Yeah, we'll call
Yeah.
that. I mean, like it doesn't make sense that it's a window, so we're
Yeah.
gonna make
Maybe
it.
if we watch the
It's like-
movie
it's
again, we'd
a
recognize
curtain,
what
maybe.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I did forget to mention that everybody can start in whatever room they wanted to. So I'm gonna start in the long hallway, so I go out the back door.
I'll start in the front. Can I start?
Yeah.
Like out here? Or do
No,
I
no,
have
it has to be
just
inside the house. So it does. It does
Yeah,
say the
porch
porch
is
does not
different.
count.
Okay, I'll start right here.
Yeah, I think I'm good there.
John, you need to go first.
So I have how many actions?
You have
again?
3 actions.
So I can do-
Scavenge, move, scavenge. You can.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me. And then the Deadites, do they just move 1 a turn?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, let's scavenge this.
So you just flip it straight up. So you actually get some shotgun shells. You can replace that token with the cool upgraded token,
Nice.
Nice.
and that's You
Yep.
can read what those do right there.
Discard. Ooh, to attack. So when it says discard, does that mean it's also a free action?
Oh, every single item you use is a free action.
Except doing Necronomicon stuff, right?
Yeah, yes, the Necronomicon
Okay.
is an action. Yep.
Yeah. But all of those are
Yeah.
All
no,
of them are
these
free
are
actions. So
Okay.
yeah.
And then yeah, let's go out that window as my second action, and then scavenge that, and that's a running shoot.
So you get to anytime you
Nope.
scavenge, look
I'll
at all of them,
them.
and then put them. And you don't show us though. You
Okay.
can't show us. Now, in this one case, it's fine. Big running shoes aren't a big thing. Yeah, that's probably the choice.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all. Oh, for this card, got it.
Yep.
Oh yeah. So that's 3 actions.
Yep. Do I think it's worth throwing out that alcohol to
Start buying more stuff immediately.
to start running laps around the house? Yeah.
Yeah, that's just
Discard that and
yeah. We'll just
go
throw a pile
here
over
and
here.
check this pile then. What do those do?
So the biggest thing that once you get a barrier out, any player can spend an action to remove the barrier, but it has to spend an action. And Deadites just don't know what to do with those things.
So they can be helpful.
They're definitely good. That's not described there. The other one is traps, I think. Nope,
Yeah.
nope. The traps just explain what they do.
So am I allowed to describe what I see in the
You
tubes?
can tell us what exactly
Yeah.
was there. You just, are you lying?
Yeah.
Also,
So-
you don't know if you're a Deadite yet. You might want to keep some information hidden in case you think you
It's-
might become one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume you.
But for now, it's like I'm gonna use that flashlight
Oh, okay.
and just flip all those face up.
Nice. Ooh, what's the axe do?
It says
One-
discard to flip tokens face up in any 2 areas adjacent to your current area. So you
Yep.
can.
Yeah.
You
So
did.
I did the kitchen and
Oh,
section.
the kitchen. Sorry, I didn't see
Yeah.
that. I just saw you did flip those 2. So we're good.
Yeah.
My turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, move, boop, boop,
Mm-hmm.
scavenge.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I will take the barricade. So I get this right.
Mm-hmm. And barricades can only be used over doors and windows.
Then I will move And 2 into the graveyard. All those items are.
Nice.
This is running shoes, by the way. I'm not lying to you guys because I think we're all humans.
Yep. This is also.
I'm Ash. That's what I'm playing as.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm Bobby Joe, and John is Annie.
Yep.
We're not using the other 3 characters. I forget their names already.
Yep. But, yeah, on this side of the house we have running shoes and the dagger.
The dagger. Ooh.
Right?
Be pretty good if we need to get a boss killed. All right. My turn then. I think I have a movement of 2. And this is pretty close to the house. I kind of want that axe right away, though. Because then, if he puts his barrier down, I can be like, chop it down. I'm going to go over here, though, and look at these 2 sets. 1 move, 1 scavenge. I'm going to go ahead and give myself a page of the Necronomicon and tell you that we have a trap there. You know what? I'm just going to scavenge again. I kind of want that trap.
Alright.
Because I think I'm going to set it down onto that.
Can I look at the rule book? Brie?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. All right, that is our entire thing. So now we go on to the Deadite phase, and it's actually going to be pretty simple. This guy's going to move either here or here, and that's up to John on which space he moves to. This guy's going to move here.
Yep. Let's send him a space farther from the house.
Cool. And that's it. That is a full round of the game. We're just cruising through already.
Yep.
This game,
And then
again.
That passes to Grant.
Yep.
Cool.
And then we'll flip the next event here. Look around. We're going to spawn in D. Oh, no. And F. Oh, wait. No!
Suddenly surrounded.
What happened? Each player may look at 1 face-down item token in the same or adjacent location. All right. I'm going to choose to look at this corner here because...
But I already know what those are.
I'm going to make it to F because that is a Necronomicon page. Okay. Interesting. And now, you get to start first.
Scavenge.
Scavenge.
I'll take a Necronomicon page. I will scavenge again to take the alcohol. And then use the alcohol to get 2 more bonus actions.
You're back at 3.
So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Scavenge a 3rd time to get that pendant.
Nice. That's actually going to be really good for you.
Yeah.
So the pendant's going to let him automatically pass a virtue check.
Then, let's see. I want to get... I'm going to go...
So you have 2 more actions.
I have 2 more actions.
Mm-hmm.
No, because...
You did all 3 of these. The alcohol gives you 2 extra.
Yes.
Yeah. So you've done
So-
scavenge, you have 2 left.
I'm going to say this top one is a Necronomicon page. I don't want to move and scavenge there because then 2 guys are going to get me. So I'm going to move into here as 1 action and then scavenge this one.
Cool, perfect.
And it's Necronomicon.
Nice.
That.
Yep.
Okay, on my turn, I will discard this and set up a trap. If you don't get closer to this guy, he's just going to follow me over here. 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces away. So if you stay 4 away from him, he's going to just die from the trap. Just letting you know. Actually going to be a little better than that, because I'm just going to go over here. 1, 2, move. That's 1 action. I'm going to go ahead and scavenge here. I'm going to scavenge twice. Got this nice Necronomicon page, and I got a barricade to use later. just gonna do this. Barricade ready. Okay, so he's 1, 2, 3 spaces away from you, John. Just keep that in mind when you take your turn.
Yeah. It's like, I'm curious what all this is, but maybe I go running off that direction now.
You do have a move of 3, so you're
Yeah.
you can even get to the corner of C if you wanted to.
Yeah. Let's do that. We'll go all the way in the corner. Look at that stack for my second action.
Oh, shoot. This is one big area over here. I'm gonna get attacked.
Rip.
What are you gonna do about it?
So take a page. And then... don't think I need either of those. Move 1 space back for my third action. Okay.
Wait, do we already have enough pages?
Mm,
Because this is one.
yeah.
And you said this is one.
Yeah, but are you a Deadite and then you accidentally lose?
I mean, maybe, but... You know?
Yeah, that's the risk that we take with the pages split across 3 of us. But yeah, we do
All right.
have 5 pages.
So, the Deadites will move now. So, this guy's gonna move over here. He will move right here. He will move here and die immediately.
Nice.
And this guy will either move, and it's up to Graham, here or here. Okay, this guy is going to attack me. So on the attack, it's pretty easy. If I get the success, chainsaw, all good. If I get a blank, I do not take any damage, but I have to roll a virtue. And if I get the skull, I take a damage for every skull, and also have to roll a virtue. So I'm good. Just nothing happening there. Excellent. So far, game pretty easy. Let's see if we can spawn a boss, though. I'll take the Necronomicon first player token. Uh-oh. I just said it, didn't I? We're going to spawn a possessed deer in A and C. No other effect. So now we have to go through the boss deck here and find the possessed deer and explain to everybody what these guys do. Okay, so the possessed deer move as a Deadite minion, but moves 2 areas instead of 1. And when attacking, they're going to roll 2 dice. Sorry, no. They only roll 1 dice when attacking. However, whenever you try to attack them, they're going to require you to roll 2. So they basically have toughness, a little bit of toughness. Extra move and toughness compared to the regular Deadites.
Okay.
And that's that. So my turn to go first. I think I'm going to start by attacking the... No. I could go barricade myself in the workshop. I think it'd be funny, so I'm gonna do that. 1. I'm going to scavenge once. I'm gonna get myself some alcohol. These are so if you ever need to stock up on pendants, anybody, the workshed is where you apparently we keep all of our pendants.
Oh, sorry. At the beginning of the game, players receive a corruption card, but they're not allowed to look at it until they gain a second corruption card or pick up their first Necronomicon page.
Oh shit, we all have to look at it. Don't worry, guys, I'm human.
I'm also human.
Same. Okay. So glad we got that resolved.
I was like, do I get corrupted on purpose to find out if I'm a Deadite?
All right, so that was 1 action for me. 2 actions, move and go do that. I'll take one of the pendants, and then throw up a barricade.
So let's see.
But can you get out of there now?
I'll have to break it down.
They're just doing that to stop the.
Also, it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Also, I know there's an Necronomicon page over here that I want to get. It's our 6th one already, so...
Mhm.
Yeah. 6 of the 5 we need,
Yeah.
assuming we all stay human.
Yeah. I would have assumed... So there's 11 Necronomicon pages. I would have assumed that it would have been, like, 1 over half.
Yeah.
But...
I guess
I already found them pretty quickly, so.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Maybe we start here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, okay.
that'd be cool.
Yeah. That's how it is. That's gotta be.
Yeah. All right. So being as we are now suddenly 1 Necronomicon page short, yeah, let's look at these. And don't worry, guys. I just found the 6th Necronomicon page.
Yeah, I can just ignore the one
And a
over
random
here.
chicken on the floor.
Random chicken.
Yeah.
Oh, cooked chicken.
Yep.
My brain went to there's an actual chicken over there.
Yep. And yeah.
Hooray!
Do that, and yes, I'll get tackled by the deer, but that's fine. I got virtue to spare. Okay.
There's also what they say high tension mode, where we basically it'll be the same setup for the corruption deck, but instead of the starting corruption being 2 humans and one deadite per player, it's just 1 human and then the 1 deadite. So there's a higher chance of us starting with 1.
Okay.
I feel like there is a rule I'm missing with how this game is going so far. But hey, if
We'll find out.
it's a quick game for us tonight, that's fine with me.
I'm going to bust through this window.
Well, the box does say 1 hour. So.
Yeah. I'm going to scavenge.
Yep.
And then I'm going to attack a deadite.
Sweet.
Because I want to attack this game.
I was gonna say, we
I
have to
attack a 3.
Oh man, just go for
I
it.
kill him, right?
He's definitely dead. So I think you only have to roll a virtue if you get a skull.
So I'm good.
Yep, you go back to attack and it should say. So on a defense, it's blank and skull is roll a virtue. On an attack, it's just skull roll a virtue. Man, just killed that guy.
Oh yeah, if the desired die result shows an equal number of failure and successes, I make the virtue check.
Ah.
If it's more failures than successes, then I take a wound, and then more successes, I just win.
Oh, so the skull doesn't have anything to do with it?
Well, the skull is like if I get more skulls. Than
Oh, more
successes.
skulls then. Okay.
Yeah,
They doesn't want to punish you for rolling more dice.
that's it. Yeah. I don't know why that's this. That's
Suck
my
it.
whole turn.
All right, let's do the Deadites. This one's easy. They're going to go here and start clawing at this barricade I made. He's going to go 2 and be able to attack you, but he is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, so I think he's going to head towards me. Okay.
Okay.
And then you get to roll 1 dice, because it is still just a regular Deadite for that purpose. And you're going to not take a wound, but you'll have to make a virtue now, which you have a 3.
Yep.
So he's pretty good here.
And I just need
one
more
success.
chainsaws than... Oh, I
You
just need one chainsaw.
success. Yeah. 1
On
chainsaw, you're
3
good.
dice. Yeah, okay, yeah. I said I got virtue in spades, so...
That'd have been hilarious, though, if
If
you
I rolled,
failed,
like-
and then you get the Deadite after dropping off 2 Necronomicon pages.
That would be funny.
All right. Let's go ahead and pass this to you and see what the next event is. Ray of Sunlight. We're going to spawn this in B and D. So here's D, and B is up here. For the rest of this round, all characters get +1 virtue. Virtue checks with 4 dice automatically succeed.
Nice.
That's for you.
Yeah. But I can't, because the deer has toughness and I only have 1 attack. I can't actually
Shotgun it. Does shotgun help?
Shotgun is I roll the attack as a free action and just discard all the blanks and failures. So it's like it doesn't actually make me any more likely to kill the deer.
How about on my turn I move,
0% to 0%.
trade, attack?
Hey, that would work.
May I?
Unless you wanted to move.
May
you
I?
Already, since you already put your stuff there, then
Yeah. Just because I'm before you this round,
Mhm.
I feel like it's probably better if you move, attack, turn in.
Seal. Yeah.
Let's see. We know there's a page there.
And over here.
We don't know anything about these
Nope.
two. Yeah, so I will go here, scavenge. Ooh. We'll take the stakes.
Here you go.
That's more shotgun shells. So like, not as useful.
For you.
Yeah.
I like how they're shotgun shells, and it's like, I guess we all always carry a shotgun on us.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Have we looked at that item? I didn't think we had.
Wasn't...
Oh no, that's where I got one of the. That's where I got my page from. Or my
right.
my
Yeah,
second.
yeah, you ran across.
That's
stopped there.
right. That's right. I went there and then
Mhm.
came back and got that.
Mhm.
That's
Mhm.
right. Let's see. I've done a move. I've done a scavenge. Just to make him not annoying, I think I'm gonna go there and drop that. And then he comes to visit me and dies. Okay.
I do.
Yep.
Move. I will. Can I seal if there's a guy? Does it
Yep.
matter?
Doesn't matter.
And then I will. No, I felt like that mattered, but I will. Attack the deer.
Hooray!
Ah.
You have to get at least 2 to kill him. You did not get 2, and you didn't have enough successes there.
Yes.
So
I have an equal number, so I will
roll.
take a virtue.
Yep.
Check.
So you get to roll 2 dice though because of the event.
Which event?
The event over here.
Oh.
You get +1 virtue, so you get +1 virtue, so you get 2 dice instead of just the 1 you normally get.
Then I'm not gonna use anything. What happens if I lose a virtue? I just get a corruption card.
Yeah.
Cool.
You're good.
Got it.
You got your 1 success you needed. Okay. My turn. First action, break my barricade down. Second action, move. Third action, move. 1, 2. Scavenge. Ooh, what's this do? Aha, I'm gonna get a rabbit's foot. That's some more chicken.
Hmm.
And then that's you know what I should have done instead? Alright. Sorry. I just thought of something. I'm gonna make a virtue check so I can use my burst of speed. I got my 1 success I need for burst of speed. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. And then my last action here is going to be doing this.
Yep.
Did we win?
Though you also have to make a virtue. Oh, actually, you have to make the virtue 1 check for using burst.
I did.
Boost.
I did.
Oh, that's what that was. Okay,
Yep.
never
Yep.
mind.
That's
My
what I
bad.
did. Yep. You did.
For some reason, I thought there was a second roll to be able to cast the spell.
Yep. I
Nope.
Speed boost. I did it.
Yeah. So that sure does look like a sealed portal to me.
I think we just got really
We
lucky with
speed
this.
ran the freaking
Yeah.
portal closing here.
Yep.
I'm wondering if, like, there's probably a huge random part of where the items go, but
Yeah. Being able to look at the entire stack
yeah.
that seems really good.
Let me just let's look at the scavenge rule in there just to make sure that it's not just the top
Sad.
one. It does.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, this is gonna be one of those games too that if you do play it a couple times and you're like, okay, this game's just too easy, that you can just house rule a couple
Yeah,
things.
there are ways to make it harder. So
Yeah.
we if we just played the easiest mode and won quicker than we expect. I mean,
Yeah.
I like that it's a game that looks like it's gonna take a couple hours, but I like that it's a game that has an hour runtime.
Yeah, no,
because
it's definitely
that's
really
really
nice.
good.
Especially with hidden role games. I
Yeah.
feel like there's a lot of hidden role games out there that
Yeah.
are like really robust and takes a while.
Yeah.
And it's more fun to play a hidden role game multiple times because you have a chance to play the bad people
Yeah.
and stuff like that too.
Because I have the Hellboy board game, which I think looks similar to this in a lot of ways, and that game takes several hours. It's just like so long, and then it's like, hey, I get to do that, but in a reasonable time, which is really nice.
Yeah. I'm also wondering if having more players in the game would raise the difficulty.
Yeah, so that's actually what I was thinking too a little bit when I was
like
reading the rules.
with just 3 players, it's 3 players, 2 Deadites around. With 6 players, it's closer to 1-to-1 because you have 6 players but 5 Deadites spawning around.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And they're, hitting more of the board, so it's harder to move around.
Yeah, I did find it
tripping
interesting.
over.
I did find it interesting, and I noticed that whenever we started playing, that the Deadite spawns start off with 2 for 3, like you were just saying, and then go 1 per player afterwards. Yeah. But yeah, that's where it's at.
Especially if we had, more players when.
Oh, we're about to spawn the tree.
That'd have been fun.
You roll a dice and you spawn him at a certain location. He goes to D. What's the tree do?
Well, what the tree does in the movie, I don't think we can say on screen.
Yeah, that's pretty disturbing. Move. A human cannot leave the killer tree's area if they're the only one there. So you just can't move away from the tree. It requires 2 chainsaws to defeat him.
It's funny.
And he cannot move. If there is a human in its area, all human players within 2 outdoor areas and adjacent... If there are no humans in its area, all human players within 2 outdoor areas and adjacent indoor area are dragged into its area. Oh boy. So it'll drag everybody from the hallway over and everybody from here and here. Pretty cool.
That's cool.
But yes, whenever you get to the we're gonna die card, this guy will spawn right here. I guess technically it looks like the door's opening that way, but I'm pretty sure in the movie he's like...
Yeah.
And then he gets to spawn an arm right here and an arm right here. And human players cannot cast spells in the Rotten Heads area. I don't know. I don't know if he's in both areas. It does say where you spawn him. Let me just look. In the doorway adjacent to the portal, place 1 arm in the study of 1 arm. Yeah, it just says the doorway.
Yeah. I'd maybe read it as he's in both areas.
Yeah. Head does not move. Arms move to any area in the house with a door or window. Each inflict 1 wound to each target in the same area. Oh, they don't roll. They just inflict wounds. If you roll at least once chainsaw when attacking, set the head or arm on its side to mark that it skips its next Deadite turn.
Cool.
Right, well, there we go. And that is the game. Extra short stream today, but that is fine with me. Great Halloween starting game for the... Yeah, exactly. Like, I definitely enjoy games that do not take a long time, so you can get a game in and then move on to something else. And this game seems like it would do that. I actually might see if I can borrow it.
Yeah, it's a good Halloween game.
I would definitely, for now, start playing with the the mode where people are more likely to.
Yeah, that is definitely a thing that would make the game take longer. Is if
one of us
was a Deadite, then the pages would be like that.
Yeah, and then I would, start attacking you or something.
Yep.
So.
Yeah.
And you can even play it where like someone is guaranteed to start as a Deadite. And then people are going to want to try to find Necronomicon books as fast as possible so they can like make sure they're not the Deadite. Anywho.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyways, I will start picking this game up. And I guess next week... Do I remember?
I don't know what we're playing next week.
I have it on my phone. I'm just going to look it up real quick so I can announce it. Just gotta go to my OneDrive. Games with Brie. Okay. So, next Tuesday me and you are going to be playing Disney Villainous.
Awesome.
Yes, I love Disney Villainous. We're going to be playing the Introductory to Evil set because the next set is not coming out for a little bit still.
Okay.
But we'll play Introductory to Evil, which is great.
Cool.
The next set that's coming out for Disney Villainous, I don't know if anybody's heard it, it's actually a rework of the game entirely. It's supposedly going to be cut down on the playtime, which Disney Villainous is one of those games that I really want to like because of the theme, and the mechanics of the game are super cool. But the game tries to be a little more complicated than it needs to be, which makes the game last too long for what it is. Like it can drag.
So it sounds
out.
like this rework is
I think trying to gear up to try to fix those problems.
That's cool.
Have you ever played Disney Villainous?
I feel like I played it once when it first came out, but I do not remember for sure.
I don't think I've ever played it 2 players. It might be a really fun 2 or 3 player game. I've played a 5 player game, and those tend to not be fun.
Played Star Wars Villains, but not Disney.
I think Star Wars Villainous is my favorite one.
Cool.
And then on Thursday next week, we're going to be playing Vampire the Masquerade Blood Feud. Yeah, that's going to be good. So continuing the spoopy season with some villainous and some vampire, and going from there.
Cool.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for joining us today. Nice quick game of The Evil Dead 2. Look for it online for us, and we will talk to you next time. I'm going to keep dragging this out to keep making Graham have to keep waving. Bye, everybody.